Greetings. Welcome to November 2020. We're getting ready to start our air sign readings. We're going to start with Aquarius first, going into the beautiful month of November. Super excited about it. We have major gateways and portals opening up here on the 1st and the 11th. You guys, I'm thinking about taking my readings back to my old channel from some years ago, Paradigm Soul Readings. So in the event that you stop seeing the readings on this channel, just check out Paradigm Soul Readings. I did different types of readings on there, and I feel like I want to separate this channel for that. So, but I'm not sure. So that's just so that you have an idea. So we're going to get into our Aquarius reading for the month. I'm super excited to find out what is going to be what you're dealing with, Aquarius. As we go into November, as we're in the 11th month of this amazing and challenging 2020 year. So as we do that, you know, the first part of the reading is going to give you the overall oracle guidance. Some of the themes will come up that have to do with what maybe you need to get clear on, some messages that the universe wants you to have. And then as we get into the more specific guidance, that's going to be the second half of the reading, and that is for my Patreon members only. That's when we get really specific about love, career, work, money, and anything that may come up thematically in the oracle part. Now, I feel like I want to use the melanated Rider-Waite and the regular Rider-Waite, as well as the Divine Diversity Tarot. I'm feeling called to use the Butterfly Oracle, Spellcaster. I think for the minor arcana pulls, I'm going to be using the Crystal Visions Tarot. And also, I feel like maybe the Quantum Oracle. So let's just dig in right now, okay? I'm going to lower the camera so you can see what is going on. All right. So yeah, check Paradigm Soul Readings in about a week or less. I think I am going to activate that channel again and separate my readings from this channel. Keep this channel specifically geared towards some of the more spiritual content. All right, so let's just kind of feel into Aquarius's energy going into November 2020. We ask whatever messages need to come through, that they come through clear, unobstructed, without bias, without ego, and that the true essence of spirit speak to those people who tune into this reading. I can get a quick feel. Yesterday my readings were way long. I want to try to shorten them today. Just want to get a quick feel for some of the energy that Aquarius needs to pay attention to. Aquarius energy for 2020. What does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius energy for 2020. What does Aquarius need to know? Aquarius energy 2020. All right, so Aquarius, for sure we got courage, which means you maybe have not had enough courage, or something in your life is requiring you to direct your passions. Maybe you needing to take something that you might be angry about, or something that you're feeling some particular way about, and channel it in a courageous way rather than a reactive way. It could also be channeling your passions and whatever it is you may be doing or involved in, whether it's a business endeavor or following your heart about something, and be courageous. You could be in a situation, for example, where you feel like it's time for you to grow and it's time for you to move out of a stagnant situation. And so your passions are calling you, your heart is calling you, you're being inspired to go in a different direction, or you're being inspired to just follow your dream. It's saying be courageous. So be in your lioness or your lion energy. Hey, maybe some of you are also dealing with a Leo or fire sign this month, and you got some passion going. Let's just get a feel for what's happening with Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know? What are the guidance for Aquarius for November 2020? And also keep in mind, this is a timeless reading. Sun, moon, rising signs, too many cards. We have 4 cards. It is what it is what I see. If something in the reading doesn't resonate, check your other signs in your birth chart as well. Check your Eastern astrological signs. What else for my lovely, beautiful Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Something you need to be thinking about. Cards are very specific. Aquarius. My gosh. Take a deep breath. Smoke and mirrors. Okay. We need a jumper. Okay. So let's take a deep breath. Okay, we have the storyteller. Okay, so you could be writing stories and following your passion. You could also be dealing with somebody who is a storyteller. Somebody who doesn't always tell the truth. Okay, somebody who tells big, tall tales. But this could also be you needing to follow your dream and write that book. Okay, we have the Oracle's gift here at the bottom. So really, could be something that you're gifting to the world in the way of self-expression, and you really do need to tell your story. Maybe you have a story of courage, or maybe you need to muster up the confidence and the wherewithal to walk your path forward. Aquarius, very interesting, but I feel like this has to do with you putting yourself out there on some level, putting your thing down. Okay, we're going to go with this. We have the Magician. So you're in a place of manifesting. And again, let's hope that it doesn't go with the storyteller card and that you're not dealing with someone who's being dishonest. Okay? Not being forthright, or sort of a trickster or a con artist, or somebody who turns things around. Ooh, and we have the Empress. So these are two beautiful energies here. Both of these have to do with manifesting. This could also be, I doubt that anybody, this may be for one or two people, a love story, but these are two very powerful manifesting energies. So if you're being guided to move forward on something that is a creative gift or passion of yours, this is telling you you have the tools to make it happen. And this is also saying that now you're pregnant with possibility. So the timing is also very good. And there's a marrying of your creative spirit with your formative manifesting spirit. So you have the divine masculine energies and your divine feminine energies on the table right now. So it's a perfect time for you to step out and follow your passion. Okay, that's beautiful. That's super duper beautiful. At the bottom we have the World. So for a lot of us, for a lot of you, this could be the beginning of something new, of a partnership. It could also spell the end and the closing out of a cycle. Okay, if this is a relationship, it could relate to somebody who's in a different part of the world than you are, or somebody who comes from a different world or has a different worldview of sorts. I feel like I want to pull one from the fairy card deck. And then we're going to close out this first part of this reading, and we're going to do the second part on Patreon. Again, at the bottom, we have the World deck, okay? So freedom to go into any new direction, a new journey, starting out, about to be at the point where you closed out something because of some experiences and some lessons that you've learned, and you're in the space of moving forward with something else. Beautiful, beautiful. That Courage card is calling me for some reason, and I gotta answer the call. It's just calling me. I gotta have a wildebeest. I gotta see what this is about. I can't help it. I learned it from watching you. How about that? Okay. It's an extreme aversion to something in your life that's causing you to become irrational. It's talking about overwhelming and debilitating fear that has a significant impact at even the thought of coming face to face with your antagonistic perpetrator. Avoidance and an exaggerated, unrealistic sense of danger has led to restrictions and increasing your anxiety. With courage and a little banishment magic, you can find complete peace of mind. So this relates to a fear, something that you've been afraid of doing, a fear, something you've been afraid of. But like I said, it's tied to passion. It's also tied to balance coming in, karmic justice, and the resolution of something that likely may have to do with your family and your home. So if this is relationship, this is something you need to face. This is a person you need to face. You need to not be afraid, because the powers that be are working on your behalf. But you do need to take the right course of action, and you do need to stand up on your own behalf for what it is you want. Let's pull one more card, and then we're going to get into some more specifics. The Justice card. And I just talked about the Justice card, right? I talked about some type of legal resolution of something, some type of karmic resolution. things are going to balance out. The situation will be given its fair and due justice on all sides. Everybody gets what they deserve. So this is very interesting. I'm going to clarify the Magician and the Empress card when we get into the second part of the reading. But this is a good sign. It's a sign for you to move forward. You're in the right place. Everything is evolving exactly the way it should. No worries there, okay? So although we are not quite as clear as to what all this has to do with, here we go, the Lovers. All right, so Lovers is at the bottom of the deck. We have the Justice card, and we already talked about the Magician and the Empress, and we also have the World card. We have the Justice card twice, so it's time for you to stand up and get what you need out of this relationship as you bring it to an end. For some of you guys, it has to do with opening up to something, but this is a very interesting energy here, okay? Yeah, this is some trouble in paradise type stuff that you're getting ready to get some guidance on. I feel some type of trouble in paradise. We're going to take a look at it on the other side of things. Lots of love to you. And hopefully, like I said, see you on the other channel, Power. Welcome back, beautiful, beautiful Patreons. Let's see what else we got going here. In the second part of this reading for our Aquariuses, I feel like it's somehow related to relationship. That Storyteller card also has to do with, we got religion and spirituality. We got 4 cards though. That Storyteller card also has to do with the stories that we tell ourselves, okay? Now that was a self-employment card. So for those of you who are dealing with, as I said, following your passion, go forward. Okay, it's a new opportunity. We did got adult children here. So this may be involving family dynamics of some sort. It could be adult children that are weighing in on a situation that you're trying to divorce yourself from. It could also be a grown person that acts like an adult child. You know, typically, a lot of times that's how I deal with this card, because it relates to somebody who you're having to mother, someone you're having to drag through, you're having to do too much for, and you don't feel like that you're getting balance or reciprocity from this situation. So let's just put that on the table. I'm going to get a little bit more specific with some of our tarot guidance. Spirit, show us what we're talking about here as it relates to the energy on the table with this Magician, the Empress, the adult child, this Justice, and the story that we tell ourselves that determines whether other people will respect us or not, because of the energy that we give off in terms of who we believe we are as the creators and the masters of our fate. I do feel like this is a home kind of situation. Let's take a look. I'm going to do a 10 card, really quick little spread. I think that's it, right? I think this is it too. All right. So we got a situation here. Strength is crossing you. Strength is a challenge here. The outlook is looking good. It's something maybe you've been trying to hold on to. Maybe finances have to do with it. We have kind of a third-party situation and some dishonesty on the table. Another 3 of Pentacles, which too many 3s in my readings always talk about third-party situations. So we're going to get some clarity here. There's a situation. There's some dishonesty. Maybe you feel as though someone has betrayed you. That's what has more recently happened, something you found out about. And literally, you may be having to rechannel your passion because you might feel like whooping up on somebody. But the type of channeling of this lion energy that you need to do is to have the courage to speak up for yourself, and to have the courage to walk away from something, and to have the courage to leave a situation and pursue whatever legal means that you have at your disposal to end a soul contract that perhaps you might have been holding on for financial reasons, or maybe even holding so much to your chest that you've been keeping this quiet and you hadn't been able to really maybe share what's been going on. I want to clarify, because you have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups on the table. And it's almost as though in this situation, I feel the 9 of Cups you may have had more invested or desired more or loved more about this relationship perhaps than the other person. So there could have been some inequity there. That's for some of you all from the 9 and the 10. But also, I feel like you had a lot wagering on this situation. Maybe there is a kid involved. But underneath this third-party situation, it looks like there's a start of something new that's actually going to bring in everything that you really want. Okay, so there's also underneath the surface of you, when you let go of this situation, this is something I feel you know about. There's a desire to pursue something else that's going to make you happy and that's going to bring you that longevity and stable family relationship energy that you want. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is very positive here. This is something that's going to go the distance. It's something that's reliable. And it seems like it's something that really, maybe it's unexpected, but whatever it is, it has fallen in your lap and it has a lot of potential. And in terms of what's coming up for you, we have the Sun card. So you're going to be free. Everything is going to be out into the light. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel lighter. You got this new love energy coming in with this Page of Cups. You're exploring something new. You got a new opportunity that looks like it's going to have some financial, career, and home ramifications to it. Everything looks really positive. Let's look at this Nine of Cups. Please clarify the Nine of Cups energy. Please clarify the Nine of Cups energy. See, this didn't show up in that initial reading up there, but you are not only abundant, you have a lot of abundance coming in, and your wish fulfillment and the things that you've always wanted are around you. All right? But it's taking the strength for you to move out of this current situation, which you're actually doing a good job of moving out of. If this reading is resonating for you, please make sure you let me know. Clarifying the Nine of Cups, yep, is a Knight of Cups. So it's a new love interest. You got the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups. You have the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Cups. So we got love on the table. So we have something that's needing to move out. Okay, there's been some dishonesty. Then you have something coming in that is bringing in justice and karma. In that you put out, you get whatever it is you put out. So someone is meeting you on your terms. This looks like this is going to be a match, and it's going to be a very positive situation. For some of you all, this is going to bring children. And so what has initially turned out or looked as though it wasn't going to be a positive situation is going to turn out to be something that really is going to bless you and allow you to transmute a negative experience and instead replace it with something else. More, please, guidance about that Temperance card. There may be some, we have the Page of Wands here, which is an infusion of new energy, passion, and so forth. We have healing. Yeah, so this current situation is going to make you happy. It feels like a blessing. It's something you want. It's something that's going to ignite your passions. You have to have the courage to move forward with it. It's going to be very healing, and it's divinely ordained for you. The angels are watching over you. Your guides are watching over you. The divine is moving you in this direction. You are getting what it is that you deserve. And both of you two people, I feel, are equally yoked. There's a lot of compatibility in this relationship in terms of what you both want and what you're capable of bringing to the table. So this is really, really beautiful. So as I feel for a lot of you guys, one situation is moving out, something else is coming in. So while you're having an ending, you're also having a beginning. Aquarius, this is beautiful, beautiful energy. Much love to you, my beautiful divine feminines and masculines. See you around next month, Aquarius.